We've been seeing new casting rumors for Spider-Man Brand New Day about a 30 to 50-year-old man that fits Mr. Negative's description perfectly. So let's dive into who Mr. Negative is and why he matters. To understand Mr. Negative, we've got to talk Brand New Day. Back in 2008, Spider-Man's comic hit the refresh button after one more day, where Peter's marriage to MJ got erased and everyone forgot that he was Spider-Man. If that sounds like No Way Home's ending, you're right. Brand New Day, written by Dan Slott and drawn by Steve McNiven, brought Peter back to his roots, working for the Daily Bugle and fighting new street-level heroes. That's where Mr. Negative steps in, debuting in Amazing Spider-Man issue number 546. So who's Mr. Negative really? His backstory is a bit of a mystery, wrapped in a lie. He's not actually Martin Lee, even though that's what he calls himself. Martin Lee was an illegal Chinese immigrant attempting to reach his wife in America on a slave ship called the Golden Mountain. When that ship crashed, Mr. Negative stole Martin Lee's name, but we never get to know Mr. Negative's real name. Negative has two separate identities with their own separate powers. On one side is Martin Lee. He has the power of the Light Force, which largely consists of being able to heal people. His other personality is Mr. Negative, who has the power of the Dark Force. This is mostly him being able to brainwash people or bring out their negative sides by touching them. It occasionally seems to give him super strength too. Are the two personalities aware of each other? It depends on who's writing the comic. Sometimes Mr. Lee seems completely clueless, and sometimes he's acutely aware that he has a dark side living within him. He got his powers when he was used as a test subject to experiment a new drug on. This super drug turns out to be way more powerful than anyone had bargained for, and gives Lee his Dark Force/Light Force powers. And this is also part of the same experiment that Cloak and Dagger underwent, and that's how they got their light and dark powers. After that, Lightside Lee works on opening food banks and homeless shelters, working as a hero, while Darkside Negative works on getting a criminal foothold in Chinatown. Aunt May also happens to volunteer at one of Lee's food banks. If you've played the Spider-Man PS4 game, you've seen Mr. Negative at his best. His origin mirrors the comics, delayed experiments, split personality, and working as a hero during the daytime at his food banks. But Devil's Breath drives the story. Peter learned that Martin was experimented on years ago by Norman Osborn and Otto Octavius, with the resulting genetics experiment giving Martin Lee his powers, at the cost of his parents' lives. Swearing revenge, Martin Lee vowed to expose Norman for his crimes and humiliate him by unleashing a secret bioweapon, Devil's Breath, that Oscorp itself had developed. Martin attacked a mayoral event honoring police officer Jefferson Davis, Miles' father, with Jeff heroically sacrificing himself to protect bystanders from a blast of negative energy.
You gotta say I love you back.
Dad, are you serious?
I want to hear it.
You want to hear
I
me
love
say
you,
it?
Dad.
You're driving me off out of school?
I love you, Dad.
Look at this place.
Dad, I love you.
Dad, I love you.
That's a copy.
Exposing Martin to the public as Mr. Negative, May took over Lee's food banks while Spider-Man defeated Martin and had him incarcerated to the raft. Now let's go deeper into Mr. Negative's powers, because they're pretty wild. At the top of the list is his mind control, known as the Corrupting Touch. With just a tap, he can take over someone's mind, bending them to his will. It's scary stuff. And then there aren't many people who can actually fight this off. And there are plenty of people who are strong mentally and physically who just end up becoming his pawns. For example, Spider-Man was not even able to fight at all when he got touched by Mr. Negative. He was even able to corrupt one of the Hood's henchmen, the White Dragon, and even able to take control of the X-Men's Rock Slide with just zero effort, and it's only until his own life is in danger that he has to release Rock Slide. Some of the few people that have actually been able to resist this corrupting touch are Red Hood for reasons unknown, and Shang-Chi, who's probably able to resist it because he's a martial arts master and has a very zen state of mind. Oh, and he's got another sneaky weapon, memory wiping. Once he made Aunt May forget seeing him execute an inner demon at his food bank, which is insanely creepy. And then there's his strength. He's way stronger than you'd guess. Forget matching Spider-Man, he outclasses him, launching Peter through 2 buildings with a single shove. He takes Anti-Venom's punches like they're nothing. Mr. Negative even brags a bullet to the head wouldn't stop him, and you kind of believe it. His martial arts are unreal too. He dropped Hammerhead with one precise nerve strike, showing skills beyond human limits. And don't sleep on his inner demons either. These masked henchmen are basically unkillable unless Negative says so. Shot, stabbed, turned to stone, they keep coming. They're stronger than normal people and wield weapons charged with the same Dark Force energy as Negative's katana. Like zombie kung fu ninjas, comics hint he's got even more power tucked away, making you wonder why he doesn't go bigger. With all that in his arsenal, Mr. Negative is a force. Let's see how he uses it in Brand New Day's chaos. Now that's all you need to know about Mr. Negative. Thank you for watching.